Ah, I'm alive. Hello. Been very occupied lately, and I fucking hate it. But there's not much I can really do about it until most of the stuff blows over. Keep myself occupied until then. That's the best thing I can do. Jesus fuck. How was that? Yeah, give me a sec. My goodness. That not sound good. Like at all. Not good. My God. All right. But that being said, there's stuff. I wanted to play ZZZ. I already gone through this game a lot, and I spent like $20 on the game alone. Like, it was only on like the mediocre things that you typically wouldn't, things that would add up over time. That to me is important. Also, it keeps me constantly coming back, so I have a reason to stay committed to the game for a little bit. That's what happened to Star Rail. I spent like $5 on the game, and that was it. I figured out what it was. It was the calendar system, and I used that, and then I just used that to stay committed to the game for a while, which worked. And now I'm back on this, so I'm back on the grind. I've had a couple of bugs and stuff while I was playing the game as well. I said a couple reports already, but we'll see if those ever go through with anything. Bum, 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 bum. What is this? I have a lot of this stuff lying around. Alright. So I'm just quickly transfer over the image a second here. I did get Ellen finally after hours of fucking grinding this game, and it makes me want to kill myself. There's a couple of things I also want to do today. When do we get there? But for right now, I get to fucking do everything that's related. I got to the point where I could do the other stuff. Yes, I just finished Cat and Mouse 1. I found a very interesting bug. I'll actually pull this out right now. I was actually surprised when I heard it, and it caught me off guard so much. That's right here. This was me trying to get it converted into the thing I needed it to be. You can listen.
Please, please wait.
It sounds
Miss
like
Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about me?
Well, Ollie? I mean, officer?
you can hear it, like, it sounds off. It sounds very off. And it caught me off guard when I listened to it the first time, and I was like, what? That does not sound right. I was actually like, what the fuck? That sounds awful. I reported it. I'm gonna see if that's either a bug on my end or if it was actually just like something that happened with the audio when they were putting it in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's option B, if it was just an issue that the game had putting it in. Or if it's on my end, I'd be hilarious. That'd be actually hilarious. I'd be like, my god, I fucked that up. I fumbled the bag. Cat. What are you guys talking about? Discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clear. I never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring the enemy. What a cunning move. That's the experience you pick up from years on the street. I wouldn't have resorted to this if this wasn't this dire. No can count on you. Proxy, you ready? I want to strike first any more sleepless lights. I feel like I'm missing something. 2 days in a row, the BBQ beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles, and I wasn't paying attention. Lieutenant Nekomata earlier shot me at the bottom, and it turns out the culprit was this cat. But I did a sneak attack. on its ability to make it for the pieces of barbecue. Lost out the past 2 days. I think we were talking about a commission. Oh, almost forgot. Okay, talk to you about the following commission. The deal in the store. I'm gonna die from exhaustion standing here. The fact that the cat was chill enough to let you scratch
These
his belly.
gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the Hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune. No precinct
Money.
in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around. So the case remains unsolved.
I pulled that.
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all,
Oh.
we put out the word on
I need to actually
Ethernaut
start
that there's a
scheduling that.
large commission to recover ether resources.
There's gonna
The
be
commission which you and the proxy got
talk
involved with
about
last
something
time.
later on, but we'll see about that later on.
Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a
I almost
trap
said it.
by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Okay, well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in, and I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the Hollow to set up the trap with 2 strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it, and then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want. But I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant...
Oh yeah, I
just
also
need
got
you to take care
Nekomata
of
and
any
Ellen. I should probably
ethereals
say that.
along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with...
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. I kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Oh, please don't say that. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away?
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way,
Goddamn,
this
Neko.
case consultant thing,
Mana's
is there
batshit
anything else I need to
insane.
know about?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
Technically, they're still a civvy, so.
And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
You're not gonna even look at the manual, are you?
From what I know about you, Nekomata, you're not gonna read a single page of that manual, right?
Course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
She's gone. She said she was going to study nearby. I don't exactly know how, though. Belle, why don't you go check on her? After all, you'll be going into the Hollow together.
It'll build her trust because I want her wallpaper, the literal equivalent of the L2Ds in the Blue Archive. You've never seen me grind out affection from a character before in BA. It's hilarious. Aside from getting the L2Ds, they also get stat boosts when you gain their affection, so that's why I do it a lot. Charges at the Operation Midnight. Tonight to be so formal. Charge in this case. Keep working with all the departments and the units remain at such rapid progress. Investigation problem. Madame Witty, you're so down to earth. This we can do. The 11th and 12th precincts have always worked well together. Thanks to all of you. Take this info back to headquarters to review. Keep an eye on the unconscious driver. This is how public security talk will work. But there's nothing much to see. There's nothing much left to see here. Let's check out the other places. Goodness, what is this child doing? Come. Get it. Not Ellen, I can't sprint. Why? Why? Oh. Oh, that's what that was. You're here, my frames. Less like 3. So we observing how public security officers. Yes, it is. Make sure T2 of a critical investigation department got transferred over to another precinct. What, he's at the 11th now? Well. He's going to be kept on his toes. The crime rate there is way higher than ours. Yeah, but they also closed a lot of cases. They really know how to get the job done. That's true. We've started at the same time. We might get promoted to Janice headquarters soon. I'll be stuck here. Hey, why didn't you start? Fuck! There's an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to the 8th precinct. We didn't even get to get taken away, so they ended up having nothing to do with us. But being on the case will save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation. But now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Yeah, it's been tough last year. Someone in the 11th precinct wrote a 10,000 word report, and now the higher-ups are more strict about the word count for self-assessment reports. You're fucking kidding me. That's actually not that hard, but like, come on. Motherfucker pulled a, we'll make it harder for everyone else because this is like the one person that did it. By the way, Jean, your girlfriend works in General Affairs Department in the 11th precinct, right? Having she's been really busy. Affairs Department has often handled various tasks for the Criminal Investigation Department. There's a lot of going on in the 11th precinct. Most of the officers of the Criminal Investigation Department are under a lot of pressure, so they sometimes take it out in General Affairs Department. Yeah, that reminds me of how when you helped out headquarters shooting like errand boys. Don't say that. I wish you had a nice supervisor. Well, life at public security always comes with its fair share of trouble every day. You really need to keep track of random discussion. Absolutely. Anyone who's experienced life in and out of the streets knows that you want to understand someone. You need to know how they truly live and think. These officers might just be chatting, but they actually revealed quite a bit of useful information. For example, these guys from General Affairs may see us as their superiors in the Criminal Investigations Department. If that's the case, if we do end up talking to them during the operation, we don't have to be so nervous. Makes sense. My studying is paying off. Gather enough useful information. Get ready. It's gonna be at the entrance of the hollow. Dear God. I need to do the stuff for the event that they have out. It's only gonna be done for a couple days. I just need to grind out the seasonal stuff, or the stuff for my fucking battle pass. I have teams for this, don't get me wrong. I use on specific team, but since Nekomata's here, I do want to use her. This is Nekomata's story after all, and I do have her leveled up.
Ollie, I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th precinct, you just need to follow us. If anything happens, I'll...
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th precinct...
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other
Hey, but...
Master, 2 young...
Hey,
that's impossible. No.
I was just about to ask.
Get...
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I...
The operation. In any case...
I never thought Ollie had the gut.
Now's not the time for this, Belle.
Don't worry, Proxy. Consider this a
The rendezvous point should be.
Is that a girl?
Hey, are you two from the codename operation?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct. And this is. We humbly apologize if we will cooperate in full and carry out all orders.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met without 11th Precinct support.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie. When I heard the name Ollie,
This guy has.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that.
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's.
Roger. We've already marked out several ultra.
We fooled.
Don't relax just yet. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test is only just getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
Right. Understood.
My goodness.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location. This is the second.
Bottlenecking.
And this is the final one.
There's 2 of them bottlenecking.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me. Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
He moved 2 slots, DM.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
The Grumpy
Wait.
Froggo, thank you for the follow.
I hear
Welcome.
something strange.
how come there are so many ethereals here?
Something pissed him off. Oh god, wait, did we just get jumped? Man. Alright, well. Easy win. We're like over leveled for this anyway. There's no way we don't easily handle this anyway.
Out of the way. Find it. Get away from my face, Nicole. My turn, my turn.
This time...
I'm here. Nicole, let me help.
I forgot these guys use literal rapid fire, and they actually stun as opposed to actual fucking regular ones. The regular guns they use. It's annoying. Here we go.
At your service.
Bro. Okay, that was right. I thought I was being slick. Did I get super armor on that?
I'm up.
About having to set off.
Watch your back.
Oh, that's a new one.
You're my fave, Nicole.
Okay.
Sick. Sweep it off me. Check this out.
Oh, we got stun. Oh.
Move it.
Wouldn't have
Get back.
accepted.
Sick.
Ultimate.
How annoying. Get flushed. No problem.
Bitch. Some of these fights are dumb as all hell. Makes no sense to me. I'm sorry I gotta have to fight those guys.
Ooh, I never expected a bunch of ethereals.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie.
Yeah, No wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. Fan combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that...
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the fort. We can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real
God
shame.
damn!
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
She's just that
Wow,
good at
even
this.
an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I
Doing
feel like you're
good.
one of us now.
My goodness.
It's much harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows.
She is surprisingly
But the
good
word
at
on it for
what a
reports
hell of a
is
silver tongue.
Thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Man, he like me for real, writing the same thing to try and jack up the word count.
Delaney, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that.
I told you in confidence, how dare you?
Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
That is true.
You two are sure interesting.
What hell of a swindling tactic.
I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
No,
Isn't
they're
that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pitying?
kind of Also, wait.
Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then.
It's a good bottleneck location, though.
We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Oh, because...
Next, let's go over there.
Is this thing gonna keep chasing me? It is. I think I don't have it block off my... I would have expected it to try and do that. Never mind. Easy. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of...
The
Oh!
space here seems pretty unstable.
I might have to take damage here just to get that. I probably should have hit the thing and then... Yeah. Okay, good.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, who could have guessed?
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Yes.
Master,
Down. Down, right, up, down. There's right. Shit. Isn't it down right? Yeah, it was down right, up, or down. Yeah, down right, up, down. Down. Right. Up. Over here.
I have discovered the note reads.
Oh. Down, right, down, up. Down, right. Yeah, down, right, down, up.
It's the exit.
Not that hard of a puzzle. I would have believed it had I not gone and read that. Also, I'm surprised I didn't treat it as a red herring either, but... The red felt so important for some reason.
Okay.
Fun.
It's a fast. Over here.
I missed! Alright. Oh, fuck you, miss. God damn it, Nicole.
At your service.
Get it. That's for me.
Fine.
It's gonna hit me!
Okay.
He's so popular at some point. Damage drops a lot. I'm more reliable when Nicole and things.
Sick. Okay. I'm coming. It's a fast. Move it. Time to sharpen my claws. That'll teach ya.
Ow. Out of my goddamn knuckles. Ba-bum-bum, ba-bum-bum.
I thought one of the first 2 locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success.
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah. It was our...
Hey, isn't that the school where two...
Huggins, watch. Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean it's just you're so skilled. We.
So which you...
Oh, that's me again.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that?
Yeah.
Ollie, don't just sit there and...
I just...
Hang on.
My...
A child prodigy who skipped grades?
Huh? I was actually an orphan. My foster mom was always...
Ah, I see. You lived in a tiny house at the... As the oldest kid, you'd secretly eat more...
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
Bro's
That's
projecting.
To keep costs down at home, you took...
Actually?
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too.
Why'd you decide to?
Well, before I went into foster care, I
You
was
can
an
tell that
educator.
this is where she
This one
activates, like,
time,
it's
I
her, like,
overestimated my
passive
abilities
ability.
against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing. But even with all that, someone still stood up for me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home. So if I could,
The game
I
have a
also wanted to
story.
protect
Yeah, it
something
does,
with
surprisingly.
my own hands, to pay it forward.
There's a bunch of subplot stories that
You
you can
chose
get
to
from the
become a public
agents.
security officer to protect others.
You can get a ton of the side story content later on in the game. As I'm doing right now, I'm just doing Nekamiya's story because I want to level up her affection to get the wallpaper that this game has, which is just the pause menu screen, but I still care enough to try and get it. But yeah, they have a ton of side story content. They have a bunch of mainline story stuff, which I'm not even remotely done with. I spent a lot of my time beginning of the game pretty much grinding this game out. Like, I'm not even kidding. Most of my enjoyment was lost because I just wanted to grind the game out to a certain degree, which is why I have 3 S rank characters now. So, because of how much I ended up grinding this game out, I ended up getting 2 S rank characters, which was fucking wild. And then now I'm just trying to do most of the story stuff that I feel like I should do now, as opposed to wasting more of my enjoyment on grinding the game out. So there's that, which is actually the story. Yeah, because a surprising amount of people were surprisingly enjoying the story. But and give me a second while I open this on my other laptop, because this is god awful when it does this. Don't you dare vibrate. Dare you. Silence, I also don't want you going off. Well, I'm midway through streaming, so please and thank you. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Just because I spent most of my time grinding on this game, most of my enjoyment just got lost, but I'm just doing most of the story stuff so I can catch up.
No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach.
God, Huggins is just projecting so hard. What are the games you into? Not sure. I've been playing Elden Ring a lot lately. I'm gonna get to streaming that as soon as I finish the game for the first time. Because most of that time has been spent wandering around. When I know what to do, I'm definitely going to stream it, because I don't like wandering around aimlessly too much. Which is what reason I didn't stream this game so much. I streamed it once is because I was just following mainline story, and then I wasn't. I started grinding the game. Ow! My controller just ate shit and died. But other than that, like the only games I'm really into right now are Elden Ring and Zenless Zone Zero. I think there's another game I'm playing right now, but I don't remember what it is called. What's up? Just real quick, I need to pull this up. Okay, what was the game that I was playing recently? I've been playing Apex, that's right. Just for the funnies. Who the hell? Oh. Okay, where was I? Yeah, there we go. But I've just been, I guess for the most part, playing any game that keeps me interested. So Apex is just that one game I've been playing because it's fun. And also doesn't lag the shit out of my computer when I play it. It's one of the other, it's the only BR that doesn't kill my computer. But until I got my whole slew of new parts, I'm not going to be streaming a lot of high-end games for a while. Elden Ring, I tested it. It can handle being streamed, so not too upset about that.
I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
You good, homie?
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Damn!
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the Force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city? Day in, day out?
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
My goodness,
Sorry,
dude,
ma'am.
chillax.
Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
Chill, dude. My goodness.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Look at that. So we got 2 so far, let's go. Just say that.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This...
Oh, wow.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's just...
Really? You up? And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something. If I didn't know you were just pretending to be...
Wanna know why your acting skills were so...
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best. Balancing truth and fiction.
God, how the fuck?
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching.
Mekomata
It's because
uses
it's a
my
true
way of
story.
lying too. Shit. No wonder.
Some other people's experiences. I said add a hint. Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry. Hang on. I think...
Huh?
Warning. Large numbers hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies.
What? Now I'll come up with something.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little...
That's... the key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters act. That's why I think, before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices.
Ah, I see. Drawing on...
It's just... You've helped me out so much.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations...
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you,
This
Officer
is
Ollie,
sort of
so
gacha
just
game,
give us
right?
the
I'm
order.
gonna get you. I haven't played any
Alright,
recently
here's
yet.
what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups
you
and
really
search for
want
signs of
to?
anything
Hang on.
suspicious nearby.
Shut up,
If we
I come
find
on, sorry.
anything, radio the other team.
Anyway, what was I on about? You want to get into any gacha game? First of all, you gotta understand the game will try and show you everything possible. Except for MiHoYo games. I feel like they're the only ones that don't try and show you because they know they're monopolizing this very heavily and very well. They're doing a good job at it. The handful of gacha games that I have played, which is one Genshin, didn't play it for very long because the game just got super boring. I played Star Rail, but I moved over to Zenless just because. I'm still playing Star Rail, don't get me wrong, I'm still spending a couple hours on that game a day, but it's just time consuming. And then Zenless is the one I'm playing, and then the only other game, if you read my shit, Blue Archive. And Blue Archive is already much of a crap show that it is, because it is a mobile game, so you can imagine why that one is the one that shills the most. I play Blue Archive because it's the easiest to get shit out of, and I literally just play the game, finish what I need to do, then leave. Same thing with any other online live service game that I play. I get the stuff done, leave, and then don't touch the game until the next event comes out. But Zenless is surprisingly very good at keeping me engaged because the fight system is actually really fun. So, you want to get into a gacha game that doesn't make everything feel like a chore, I'd recommend Zenless. Because the combat feels fluid, the animations look very cool and very nice to look at. Character art is very nice. Some of the things that this game does I generally dislike, like the weekly stuff that this game has. You wanna gain some points for the fucking battle pass, you gotta wait for another week. Luckily it's 30 days, so I can't even complain about that. So like they have like a hunting thing that they have in this game, which you can only participate in once a week. They have the Hollow Zero stuff, which you can only get points for every once a week. You can only get like 5,000 points every week. The new Eridu Fund, which is just the game's battle pass, you have to wait a week to get more stuff from, or from the daily stuff. You want to get more of the stuff, you have to wait a fucking week. Then what else? Oh yeah, the energy system is so horrible. You'll only be doing like 2 things. You'll do like 2 things in the VR thing, and that is it. Energy does not recuperate that fast. It really doesn't. The only time I had 240 energy was when I went to sleep and then immediately went to work. That is the only time I got my energy back from this game. But at least the game is decently very fun. So I'd recommend playing Zenless. Also, with the stuff that's going on for release, it's definitely good to get into the game now. And I'm not shilling the game. I'm not sponsored in any way. So don't get that twisted. But yeah, I'd recommend getting into the game ASAP right now because the game has a ton of events going on that you're definitely gonna want to catch for like. And don't, like, if you've seen the 100 draw thing that this game has been putting out, don't believe it, because it's not technically wrong, but it is technically the truth. You want to get those 100 draws, you have to work for it. This game does require you to work for those 100 draws. While some other slop gacha games don't. And then the economy in that game is just fucked. That's why I don't like those types of games. I tend not to touch the mobile gacha games. Except if they're MiHoYo games, but that's it. It's like the only exception. The game is just like wild. Generally probably one of my generally probably one of my more favorite companies to even touch in gacha games. Blue Archive is just that one game I play, and that's it. Just because the art style and like the general layout of the game feels very cool. Also, the OST slaps in Blue Archive. It's really fucking good. Probably because it fits my style. I do like Zenless Zone Zero's soundtrack. It's actually pretty decent, but there's a couple songs that I don't like because it just doesn't fit some of my stuff. Yeah. But yeah, Zenless, you definitely want to get into now before most of these events end, because right now they have the giveaway going on, which is encrypted master tapes, and then the new player stuff, which is another 10 encrypted master tapes, which they're just the regular master tapes, but you can use them to get specific characters, aka you can draw specific characters as opposed to having to get a generalized pack of characters. The game will most likely give you the one character that they're showing off, like how I got Ellen. I got Nekamiya on a whim. I was actually lucky to grab her. They have a bug going on right now that I noticed as well, but that's its own thing. But yeah, Zenless is definitely a game you want to get into. I'd recommend first, the game is 110 gigabytes, so it's a chunky game, so be aware about that. Game's really chunky.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nekomata is 51 in Deep Road 2. However, to ensure everyone's safety, is people relevant some additional guidance. Check the left side to get a.
So we'll go that way.
I'm with you.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie. These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
Did I get the third one? No, I haven't. Got it. You an anime? Yes, I am very much. Well, no, I don't watch anime that often. But I do. There's a couple animes I do watch every now and then. There's a handful, but I tend to wait until the anime is completed before I even get into it. Because I am an impatient son of a bitch, so.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look great. I hope we can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me?
Okay.
There's a handful of animes that I watched in my very early days that I kind of very much like. And there's one I want to rewatch, but I haven't been able to find it in a while. So I'm kind of confused on if it's anywhere anymore. It probably is. It probably exists somewhere. Are we talking like animes that I've already watched, or are we talking like animes I'm into right now? Or that I'm waiting on their complete development?
Ollie must be close. The ethereals are never ending. Just leave it to me. Ollie's up ahead.
Hey, Ollie. You're alive. It's surprising.
Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop.
Miss Nekomata! Oh no.
It hasn't failed. I managed to. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that? Ollie?
I feel like Ollie's a little bummed out. Am I imagining things? Still in the state of
I
shock.
think Ollie's.
No, I just can't stop thinking about something. Has teaming up with you all Or rather, my idea of watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now. Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before?
Okay, one that watched you watched a lot.
All
Alright.
thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do.
Alright, hang on. Where was I? Yeah, let me pull up the animes real quick. So here's a handful of the ones that I actually watched back then. Where is... There's this one that I fucking love. This one. And then, where's the other one? I still don't remember what this one was called. I know this was another one that I fucking loved. This is the one... It's all slice of life because, like, watching people grow as individuals is, like, my favorite thing. And then... What is the... God, I can't remember. I can't really remember what it was. It was a... Hang on, I'm sure I'm gonna figure it out. There was this anime that I watched. It was like one of my first exposures to anime. There it is! Oh my god! Wait, is this it? I don't think this is it. Oh, it is it! Oh my god! Oh, this is it. Yeah, no, this is it. I think. Oh yeah, it is. I think. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, no, I can remember the scene, the one where she's in the hospital. Oh, yeah, I don't think this is the one that she's in the hospital. I don't remember. So this girl, okay, so it was yeah. All right, hang on. So I'm gonna show you the one that got me straight into anime, one that got me hooked on this shit. One that came out in like 2013. Troubled Life of Miss Kotora. Or Kotura. I'm too dumb. Apparently, sometimes I can't do these animes correctly. But this was my first exposure to anime that wasn't ecchi. Because you want to know my first exposure to anime completely on accident was probably one of the worst ones you want to see, and it was fully published on YouTube. Fully published. Fully published. That shit was hilarious to me. And I didn't know any better as a child. And I didn't know the implications back then, but now I do. When I started getting older, I understood what it meant. I was like, whoa, this anime is wild. How the fuck did it stay on YouTube for so long? It was fully published on YouTube, and that's what caught me off guard. But yeah, this was one of the animes that I watched. Then... What the fuck? Then there was this one. My second watch. Which this is the light novel version though, but I watched the anime. This one was one of my favorites. This was one of my favorites of all time because just the character development by itself was so, and just the slight drama that they had in this. I don't think this was my second exposure. This wasn't. Never mind, I'm wrong. This one was my second exposure. Then this one is my favorite of all time because she liked me for real, for real. Umura-chan was just somebody who had that who just had a split personality. So outside of her home, she was like a very ideal student, good looks, top grade, many talents. But at home, she's a fucking lazy ass child. Video game and food addiction. A literal brat. That's why I love this character so much. Is that she like me for real, for real. I mean, I'm no longer like this. I can't feed that addiction as much as I could, even though I work. I totally fucking fill that goddamn void of soda and all I want to, but I'm too lazy for that now. But yeah, these were like my three favorite. These were my animes of all time. Just my favorite animes, always. But like I said, this was Also, if I remember correctly, this was this was the anime where she also got abandoned by her parents. Yeah, she lives alone, and this is her mom. Yeah, I remember. I think this is her mom. You can I don't understand the difference, but yeah, they have a rocky relationship, but they do patch it up near the end. That's why I love it so much. The anime is just so good. I fucking love these animes for what they are. They're just so good. Can't relate to someone who doesn't like who doesn't like being a bum at home. But yeah, but I still have to take care of myself. I can't do that stuff anymore, especially with me having to. Luckily, I don't completely live alone, but it's still something that you have to watch out for. I can't be a bum anymore. It's very 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 sad. Very sad situation. I can't be a bum, but taking care of yourself completely necessary. You can't just rely on one person to do that for you every time. Right, back to it. My god. Still, favorite animes of all time. They're always gonna be like that for me.
There are traces of ethereal.
I can't believe I
around
found
you,
that anime
Ollie.
anymore.
You must have wiped them out.
You still have to pause the game because of me if it's annoying. Nah, I wanted to talk about that. I'm allowed to geek out about my favorite things, alright?
Really? I didn't even notice.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself, and turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon. Huh? Yes, this is Ollie.
Ma'am, your intuition and...
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure. This kid was dressed up like a gangster.
Where are you right now?
What? Going to Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far...
That,
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credits
Watched
are yours.
Erased.
You should take him back to the 11th precinct for
Watched
interrogation.
Erased. We watched it recently. I really liked it. Hang on. Erased manga series. Are we talking about the anime or manga series? Erased streaming online. Okay, East. Follows the story. Who's a 29-year-old aspiring? Oh, it's this. Oh yeah, I watched this one. Yeah, I watched. Yeah, no, I watched this. Watched it. I really liked it. The story was convoluted. Yeah, no, I watched Erased. Yeah, I remember these characters. The story was a little convoluted for my taste. Sure, like you could see why this was the way that it is, but it just felt like it was a little like, how to explain this? How to explain this? Like the anime was a little like to me. For me, like I like it was like, wow, that's actually a really good plot line and how it worked, but it just felt like it was reaching a little too much. Like after they saved Kaio, there was absolutely no talk about what happened to her afterwards. Just that he saved her and that was it. Done and dusted. And I was like, all right, cool. Is she related to anything that happens near the end anymore? No. Main character ends up getting saved, almost getting murdered by the, what was he, a high school, elementary or high school teacher? I don't remember. But almost got murked, got saved, and then he ended up just getting arrested. So it was like, damn. It was one of those things where it just like there wasn't much, there's substance to it, but it just wasn't a substance that I liked.
Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
Hey, Steerer Series, thanks for popping in very late.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So, dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
My goodness. But yeah, Erased was actually a kind of decent anime. I really it was like I liked it, but it just wasn't for me. It's as simple as that. Plot and everything as it goes was pretty decent. It just, like I said, never was for me.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking Eos back.
I never expected you to be so patient with Ollie, Nekomata.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing. I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment.
True.
How can I put
But it's
this?
these
Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just
there are,
avoid
like aspects
them.
of it, but the childhood
But after
characters were
working
really
with
cute,
these
and I got
two,
attached.
I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes.
But yeah, no, the story super good. I fucking loved it. But again, just wasn't for me. Some of the scenes were definitely, or some of the ending was definitely lackluster for me. It's like, how the fuck? It's like, how the fuck did they figure it out so quickly? It's probably my favorite AOT.
You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks.
I haven't watched Attack on Titan. That reminds me of Attack on Titan. I'm currently watching Monster. So favorite is probably my all-time favorite is probably AOT. Yeah, currently watching Monster. Monster. God, that reminds me of another anime I haven't watched. Yeah. What was it called? It was called something. Never watched Attack on Titan because the story was a little eh. Like it felt like it went too long, and then it started like not making sense to me. Attack on Titan just started not making sense, and I was like, okay, I don't want to watch this shit anymore. And then what was it that? Yeah, fucking what was that anime called? Was it this? Nah, I didn't watch Beastars. I watched it for like, well, it was on Netflix for like 2 minutes. That was it. Fuck, what was that other anime called? Shit. Okay, so there was another animated furry goddamn not like Beastars where it was straight up animals, but it was like anime like animals. And it was following this like red panda or something. I don't know. She had like red face. It looked like she looked like a red panda. Like that generally is what she looked like, but I don't remember what the anime was called. And it was something I was gonna watch, but then they removed it off Netflix before I could get my hands on it.
I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon.
No, please, AOT
Let's get
send
some
it. It's
rest for now.
goated. Like
I'll
it
contact
just
you if I hear anything.
for me it didn't make sense. Like obviously it's understandable. You can like AOT. I can't blame you for that. It's just that for me, not for me. Just not for me. I didn't understand AOT's story after a while. It just started making no sense, and I was like, okay, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's okay if you like it. I can't hold that against you. Totally alright if you like it. Totally alright. But in that sense, you also gotta understand that it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. Alright, now we can go into chapter 3 of her agent story. It's supposed to be difficult. What a sneeze, hang on. Never mind. No, it's coming. Just gotta wait. There it is. Got him. Hang on. Oh yeah, who could have guessed you were in there for a fucking minute? Thank goodness. Hilarious. Alright. Proxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? I'm a proxy, not a pyromaniac. No, shit gets all good. Confess is too serious of a word. Confess is too serious of a word. Not a proxy, not a pyromaniac. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm being too cautious. All this interrogation hasn't concluded. Is that a good thing? Public security is quite efficient. As this things stand, we might be seeing getting answers we need, but my intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so easily. I'm sure it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind. Something feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. To return to the store with Nakamata, everyone listens to a recount of a meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nakamata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation.
Yeah?
That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh? And under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right. If he keeps saying, I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now. That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You seem a little concerned. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter.
Honestly, I don't blame Nakamia for being that cautious about it.
I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message.
Shit schedule stuff. Oh my god. That's right, I already collected that shit. Damn it. I got enough for... Do I have enough? No. I'm 80 off. Man. So basically the economy for the, for Polychrome is actually kind of forgiving. Bam, bam. What has always happened. Yeah, there we go.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are...
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was second.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot. and only just got it fixed. But
You better not mess this up. I've got the location.
don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel.
All right, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicle.
I did everything you said.
Okay. Next, you...
Proxy, Ollie's group is about...
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's location. Please make sure that the path you take with Ollie is unobstructed.
Their path out is blocked by an iron gate.
Detected. An electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
Oh, give me a second. I'm biting my nail. Here we go.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all.
Don't talk shit about Fairy like that.
Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
I saw a lot of people losing their mind over Nekomiya. It makes no sense. Mana.
Fine. Get away from me! Nicole, let me help! What's that? Sick! I'm up!
At your service.
Your multi-projectile head, dude. Oh my god.
That'll teach ya! Okay. My turn!
I got hit by 2 fucking black holes. There's very few people who do ether damage. It's surprising to me. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more people. Because I think Nicole.
I'm here!
Even though she only does physical damage most of the time. Her attacks are not as heavy as fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, her attacks are not as heavy as Sokaku's, because hers actually fucking stuns. Hers sends up and down.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure. Seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Oh, so they're 100% aware, aren't they? Uh-oh. Shouldn't they be where the bait is? Yeah, they were following, like the fucking assholes that they are. Either they were already aware about him doing something, or he was just putting them into an ambush. Wouldn't be surprised if it was the latter.
Okay. Better dodge. At your service.
I love her two tails. Well, it goes on par with, I don't remember if it was actual Nakamata folklore, where they had two tails, and that was the telltale sign not to fuck with the cat, because Nakamatas were just spirits. It was, they were in the same regard as Kitsune, where they were just cat spirits, but like, I think the only parallel I can draw from the two tails was a Taohao character, but the other reason I liked Nekomata because of how expressive her tails were, and also how adorable she looks. Her tails are very expressive. I can't remember what the Tahoe character's name was, but I'll probably play Misty Izukaya at some point. I take that much damage. Well, looks like they did, but.
How come the hollow is shifting?
Uh-oh.
Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
Uh-oh.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys doing here?
You guys got fucking baited.
We're outgunned.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So...
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
Yikes, they got baited.
You... Don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you...
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw.
What?
No. Do you still help us get this batch of ether resources? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed?
Be real!
Captain, call up your guys right...
No,
Huh?
I don't want to be. If I help you contact the main force...
So what you're saying is...
No, What I'm saying...
Huh. Is that a fact?
Of course not. Please. I'm an orphan. And I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I'm not that young anymore. And this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But as long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me.
How surprising. The kid really...
Damn it. I knew something...
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But Nekomata, Belle, What do you think about what Ollie just said?
I think Ollie must have some kind of trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I expected. And what he was saying to the gangster boss.
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and
I'd
see
actually
what
be
he's up to.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a signal to them.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy, let's catch up.
Yeah, I'm throwing hands. I ain't trusting your head ass, bruh. Oh, that didn't proc on you, hilarious. And he died anyway. Didn't even get to get the thing off. Giant procs on the finisher move.
Lucky you! You're nuts! You can't escape. That'll teach ya.
Oh, it's supposed to go over there. I thought the game would have made that path around convoluted there.
My turn! It's gonna hit me!
Okay.
Dude, I still need to try out the Jujutsu Kaisen shit that they have at McDonald's. I feel like that'd be an interesting thing. Like, if you're aware, then you've seen the Jujutsu Kaisen for the McDonald's stuff, right? I find it surprising how that ended up coming to be. Also, I'm kind of interested about the sauces that they have. I only ever get McDonald's for fucking nugs. That is it. That's my only reason for ever getting fucking McDonald's. Spend like a good, spend good money on a 20-piece, and 10-piece is just used for snacks after. I ate the initial 10 and that is it. The after 10 is like a day or two later. Yeah. Ow.
At your service.
Bum, bum, bum.
How annoying. Get flushed! Okay.
Over here! That's a fact!
Get lost!
Dude, I love Ellen's fucking free run ability. It's fucking hilarious. I wish there was a lot more done with it, but beggars can't be choosers. I just love the initial design of it. I knew it. I remember there'd be something here.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Okay, we're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place?
Please, just when I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird space.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and it's...
Yes, just a little bit longer.
Huh? What's the matter? What's that sound?
Boss, there's so many.
So Ollie took those games.
Looks like he's trying to use the ethereals to weaken the...
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste.
Damn, he's actually kind of smart.
And the gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
Where the fuck are we going? Oh, got him. Bum 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 bum. Knew this would have happened. Ba 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 ba.
Where'd that sneaky little cup?
He's over here. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward, but you led us to that horde of ethereals hoping...
No.
What do you mean?
What he means is, now I could... Huh? You guys wanna try me too? That'll teach ya! Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Shark Nami!
He's heading that way! Run him down! That all you got? Let's get him!
At your service. Yep.
You finally stopped? I'll try next time.
Doesn't mean the ice. Well,
Do you like that?
resistant to ice damage.
Time to sharpen my claws!
The pleasure's all yours.
Now I got this! Over here!
Oh, that's actually a nice
How
bat.
much longer? Are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
She's just one girl. Take her out.
Watch out!
Goodness. You can see what I mean. I love the cutscenes in this game. They put a lot of effort into these. You can feel the love.
She's just some lousy cat.
Hi. Did you kick him in the dick?
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Motherfucker really pulled up. Why I oughta?
Told you I call you out just by myself.
Where's your other dagger?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you...
Ollie, pull yourself together. You're safe now.
Yeah, I know, I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little flustered, you know, having seen so many
Just
ethereals.
could feel the love in the cutscenes, and I fucking love these guys for it.
Almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something.
He has an ethereal phobia.
You did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
They're a phobia of ethereals.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them,
Well, you know, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but turn your personal experience and your personality...
So, you figured out the way I do things, and trick those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work!
See? Nekomata's a great teacher.
Thinking. Your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said...
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own? Well, I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. And the reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition.
If your finances were so bad, why did I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships? And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing... of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people.
My God, Ollie.
I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean...
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this.
You guessed his backstory.
I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they use showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those... Are those not the actions of a good role model? Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
Great. Our partnership...
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus.
Huh?
I said you don't have to pay me! Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is just... It's just what I found in my personal experience.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good...
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff...
Thanks so much!
Dude, I love... You can see why Nekomata is one of my favorite characters now. I didn't know much of a character, but now I'm starting to understand. Man! 60 polychrome. I could almost get what I need. A week later.
Don't tell me you've accepted another one of your...
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh...
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? He's a public security officer.
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went ahead and told them all the presents were for me. So...
Ollie's a good guy getting you your favorite food.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us Sirens. Sometimes we want a little... Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Ambi, you...
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. I didn't buy it. It was a...
Hey, Ambi.
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hairs.
Damn. That is sad.
Well, of course I I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to...
Yeah, the very real...
Huh?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh. Why do I feel like...
I'm going back to the Cunning Hares now, Nekomata. You coming?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon.
Oh,
All things considered, the commission ended pretty well. Well,
I love
that's fish for
Anby
dinner
and
tonight.
Nekomata's like their slight what? Their dynamic. There we go. Yeah, and fresh fish is not exactly easy to come by. Any recipes you like to try? Alright, we should have the ability now to talk to Nekomata outside of... Oh, so I have enough. Alright, time to try my luck. Just checking if I have enough for this, which I don't. Yep, absolutely nothing. Whole lot of nada. But if I can get... Oh, I got Sokaku's things. Okay, that's actually really good. Can't even be upset, because I do need more Sokaku stuff. I need 2 more. I need 1 more level. And I can finish your cinematic, or... Let me look at these. Blade Banner. Group set meal is increased by additional 8 seconds. Your enemy is hit by a fly the flag. Life rate is reduced by 10%. Attack level +2. To further incentivize Sokaku to train simple, just add a late night snack on top of the attendance meal allowance. Stack a vortex, triggering up to once per second. When a vortex reaches the max stacks, instead of any additional stack, grant Sokaku 1.2 energy. Oh, those not automatically stay on? I'm confused. I'm assuming these are like their own thing. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, we'll see. I don't know if these stack by themselves. I'm pretty sure they do. My goodness. Jesus. This is why I want to try and get stuff for these guys, but their S ranks are going to be difficult. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to quickly use a bathroom and I need to grab myself some fresh water. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm back. Sorry. I'm probably gonna mess this stream's gonna get muted because of how much I end up staying here. So I had to go drop off a package that a neighbor of ours, or the neighbor of ours accidentally got delivered to our house because USPS sucks. So. And because I saw they lived nearby, I was like, I can quickly drop that off. So, guess what I went to go do? Alright. Ugh. I am back. Oh, let me draw line over here.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here. I've been going over last month's accounts for the cunning hair. I feel like Nicole is always talking about
I've already gone through this though. So.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Alright, cool. Alright. I am sweating, bro. Yeah, so I just hopped on my bike and I quickly went to go make sure that that was put in its proper place. So that's the nice thing to do. Hi, Piper. Hi, Lucy. Oh, there's Ellen. Very cool. That Neko? That could be. Oh no, it's just... But you can find her around. Alan's there, but I don't think they have her stuff written out yet. They might, but you have to... There's probably unlock requirements. Oh? Who's back here? Actually, wait, is this... Oh, what the fuck? Because she's gone missing around here, so we're running this corner. We might see her. Victor, this is my young brother Mark. Oldest brother Victor, and I'm his younger brother Mark. Our big sister, Who's your big sister? She hangs out around 6th Street. We haven't been able to find her these past few days. She came to visit. We're came up with a stupid idea. Camping at this corner. Big sister, she may be petite, but she has a lot of courage packed into her small body. If it weren't for her stepping in back then, we would have... She has bold stripes, sharp eyes. She might sound a little to say this, but her fur is very smooth, like the pattern of her coat is like this, and the colors are like this. Tail, when she's unhappily, flicks her tail around. It's a cookie. Aww. Man. I want to help with this now. I'm sorry, I got side quest tracked. Hang on. Also, don't forget to get rid of this, because you are horrible at forgetting that is a thing. Doesn't seem to be here. Cookie. She's not here. Such a Mr. Usual out of time, but stick around. What's wrong? Just quit the game. Very cool. Run. I'd be surprised if she's over at Lumiere Square, but... Cookie. My goodness. Yeah, let's go back to this. Well, we'll check out that commission later. For now, I just gotta... I'm looking for Nekomata, or Nekamiya. Oh, hey, that's where the last chest is. I didn't know you could go up these. What the fuck? You can go up these stairs? Alright. Oh, that's the last one of this area. I was looking for that for ages. Good.
Hello! I'm Public Security Officer Mew. Mew Mew will always protect you.
Alright, cool. Agent story, clean this. Gotta find where... So you get back shit out of this. I think too. Yeah, I'm gonna go around over here because I haven't looked over here yet. I wouldn't be surprised if she stalks around during the night. Hang on, I'll fucking Google where I can find her. Let me look this up. Give me a second. Yeah. She has a build? That's hilarious. Already people are making builds. Where does she hang out? They have a wiki already. 2 weeks ago. Navigation. Trivia. Mindscape Cinema. Mia. Nekomata. She takes shape as a cat with 2 tails. Yeah, yokai. It's a spirit. Anyway. Where is goddamn... What's the thing that I need? Where is her spot? Contact. Combat info. Goddamn. Okay, you can find it later. Can find it more locations. Yeah. Yeah, but where is she? Where the fuck is this child at? That's all I care about. Where the goddamn is she? Find. It's not what I care about. Where is she? Oh my god. Alright, I just have to find her in the goddamn thing. People are already making builds for Nekomiya and it's hilarious. Oh well, that's not what I really care about. I'll make my own shit. If I have to, then I'll find a build, but it's beyond me.
Citizen, are you two willing to contribute to New Erido's well-being? That's our spirit. Thank you for supporting public security's work.
There's this goddamn cat, bro. Not even hiding back here. I wouldn't be surprised if you find her during the evening. Good evening. Where is she? Follow me. Oh, hey guy, what are you doing here? Seriously, what the fuck? Is it early afternoon? Okay, I have to wait. Travis. Yeah. I'll look back here. Maybe she's somewhere back here. I bet. Maybe I'm taking too much into consideration here. Anyway. God damn it. Alright. Opening two different things. There you go. Goodness gracious. Alright. Okay, maybe there's something I have to look at. Okay, my best guess is that she's hiding around somewhere during the evening. You can see that the characters practically got cycled through. Because Ellen, I'm going to assume, is no longer by the phone. Yeah, she's gone. Professional, it's got a current gig, theater actor. Yeah, playing the act, showcase contest. Well, I'll take it from there. Talking to a trash can, what kind of talent is that? Yeah, I give you coin as token as appreciation, bro. Man, a lesson. It was one of the century. Six were sharing with the coin. Is convinced that the person can again. Now to that anything. Down to business is my business card. Got the ship. So are we giving her cards quickly? Your talent for acting is critical. Don't let it go to waste. But I already have. Oh, from my blunt message, I never believe you. You can achieve much more than any other profession. But of course, it completely depends on you. Please, my card powerful. If you change your mind, call me anytime. As promised earlier, the coin is yours now. Yeah. Again, these guys?
General Chop at your service. What can I get for you today?
This animation will not get boring to me.
Well, seems like my noodles were just what you needed.
But anyway, so rude. In fact, it got some nasty virus. Usually I don't like this. Guess we're really happy. We won't tolerate those who won't respect noodles. What the fuck? Nah, you remind me of a character, goddammit. I'm gonna see if I can't wait out another phase so I can actually do something, because this game's horrible. There. I'm gonna just quickly run a... My guess is that she's running around during the night. It's my best guess is that she's running around during the night.
Out of the way. Avoid it.
I don't know if that was gonna work. Because that thing does not teleport to the enemy unlike Ellen and the others do.
Move it!
My turn now!
Smash 'em! Out of my way! Guess what? Smash 'em! Move it!
Let's hurry it up.
Hey, you wanna play with me? Please love me!
I can keep going.
Smash 'em!
Take this.
Smash 'em!
You're troublesome. What a pain.
Hey, redo that other mission. I can't remember. Oh, so I need to change that team. I keep forgetting to do it. Go the resistant to ice. They're weak to fire, though. Yeah, they're weak to fire and physic. Not what I'm running. These guys are weak to water or ice, though. Which is what I'm trying to get. What I was investing in. There we go. Now it's night. Now we can go look at Nakamata. Or go find her. Cause I want to try to get the trust up, but I have no idea if... I don't remember how the system works, but I believe it's a daily thing. But look at that. How much time have I been streaming? No, because I am reaching that point where I'm losing my sanity. Could just beat me, though. Let's go look at Mimia, because apparently that's something I've done. Oh, I think it was the dude that was up front, the front desk. At the front desk. Front of the 141. Yeah, this guy. Cookie. Here's what they tried to check, because I feel like they probably hang out back there in like a secluded area. I don't know. That means we gotta do another run because this game isn't. Hey, buddy. Another guy that's passed out on the ground. God damn it. Signals can't reach. Curious. Electrical surges, even though seasoned workers might not notice, being feel it right away. Can't rely on that tiny switch to keep things running. It's hard to sneak around the latest surges. Even though it's the same electricity and this, it feels more energizing after off of my money best spends best and fruit picked off the roadside is the sweetest. Don't look at me that way, that's why I'm not only collapsed. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be eating random fruit off the floor, to be fair. There's nothing here, so I might have to do another one. I'd be surprised if she was around Lumera Square, but I don't think she is. The game says neighborhood, so we're assuming that she's not. So I'm assuming she's not Lumera Square, because that's not neighborhood, that's a whole different area.
Touch my tail. So, is it ready? And did you nothing to feel? Oh wait, did you ready? And need something? Did you nothing?
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Alright, I'm gonna easily beat this. It's an hour longer. The longer resistant to me.
Roger that.
take you.
Nicole, let me help!
Move it!
Good.
Not so fast!
This won't hurt. Not target confirmed.
Why, what a nice scratching post! Lucky you, you're next!
A weak spot. Heads up.
Out of my way!
Not so fast! So dumb. Watch your back. Not so fast!
Roger.
Wanna try my massage?
Done and dusted. I have to get some more water now. Got fucking Kool-Aids in this house, bro. Actually, not Kool-Aids. Fucking Capri Suns. Yeah. We're gonna run around again. See if I can't go find anything. After I will just end. It's gonna be a short stream. It's not gonna be one. I just need to get back into the swing of things. So step by step, short by short. It's fine if I don't get back into it right away for me.
Just let me know.
Thanks, Mimia.
Thank you for supporting public security's work.
God, where is she? Is she seriously not around at this hour? I'd be surprised if she was out during the early day. What is that? I'm sorry, I played way too much of what game, I forget. That has that same sparkle effect. Inky? Aww. Me not petting him was made him happy. Aww. Should run Crocs, bruh. I think the vending machine is just there, almost there. Seriously, where the fuck is Nekamiya? I thought she'd be out during the night, and now she's not. I feel like I just got scammed. Pupsec officer. Garrett. Can't see Sita anymore. Happening. Oh, I'm totally fine. Security officer leave. Attack extra could use your help. Brittany should be up ahead. For here, you just check yourself. Find out myself. I can't stand. It's too early, dark. Quite up ahead. I just stand in the shoot. Sure, there's no end. Everyone wants to. Never ending darkness. Not because I'm a coward or anything, it's just this street. Okay, I'm a coward, I admit it. Anyway, please call my colleague. She's not too far ahead. I appreciate it. He's like, he's waiting on the street. The great, huh? Let him wait. Yeah, the best seat early, she gets usually tougher when I go when it gets late at night. He just becomes an imbecile. Strong words. Even pretend like 6 feet. He goes on about ghosts and not so telling he can handle the street on his own, but he insists on coming with me, seeing he doesn't want to let everyone down. It's a pain every night. It takes at least half an hour to walk down this short street, and it's sometimes you got scared by stray cats half through and ran back to the main street. I shouldn't have said all of that embarrassing stuff about him. Sorry. Consider it as a joke. Anyway, I'll be going back. He's gonna complete trouble like all by himself. He might end up sleeping on the street tonight. You have a point there. This That's probably what he'll end up doing. I think he needs a little nudge in the right direction. I just found these 2 coins and see. It hasn't either. Please take these coins to him. Tell him they actually amulets to ward out demons. Courage to walk through darkness. Sure. Yeah, that works. Probably. I remember a friend having that same thing where they would you give them, they had a charm that would ward off things. They knew it didn't work, but it just made them feel safe. I don't remember what the charm was for. God, where is she? I'm surprised that I couldn't find an entry on her location. Do you think she might actually be at Lumera, or do you think it's here? I'd be surprised if she's out early in the morning. We'll see, I guess. It's the last thing I can really check. She's not up there. At least I don't see her up there. Once I find Nekomiya, then we'll probably end stream, because I'm feeling mentally drained, because I've been having to do a ton of things this week, and it's just been a whole thing. I really hate all the stuff that's been going on, but I can't really not stop it. Hang on, I'll look at the parking lot just one time here. Oh, you can. Guess we can talk to her now. I guess you already unlocked this stuff. I have no idea. Apparently she's somewhere here, so probably out front. Or she's already at the video store. Oh, there she is. I'm just blind. Hi, Nakamata. You're here, browsing through your videotapes. How do you manage to organize them so neatly? It's taken ages. At least you have a knack for this, huh? It shouldn't be a problem if you do it again, right? If I push all these tapes off the shelves, would you get mad at me? Whoa, are you serious? Let's forget about it. Even though I have this weird impulse to knock everything off, feels like too much work. My goodness. So neat, they're practically begging to be knocked over. So it's a daily thing, yeah. Only invite these guys so much. So I'm assuming it's, I guess, today, I think. If you sleep, they'll no longer be busy. If they're still busy, even after this, I'm gonna be a little tiny upset. That means you can't grind them out. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, so you can only spend time with them once a day. I guess we'll talk to you. You're the debt collecting type. Strong 6 straight. This glitching testing coin, no drinks come out. Such an inconvenience. Good for people at 6 years. I think I'll take a closer look at it when we go there together. You just want first stop, don't you? Okay. Alright, I knew you'd be interested. The vending machine at 6th Street. Oh, fine. Trading machines are gems. Leave it alone. Get it. bum 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 bum. Free proxy, we've eaten burger with no meat or swollen melon, just says noodles. This should be a noodle burger, but the burger is a burger. How can it be a sandwich? Hamburgers are bread with filling. Fried noodle burgers are good too. Yeah, I think so too. Generally speaking, I prefer burger with vegetables and meat. Just different dialogue. Show whereabouts on the travel map. Increase trust. Inappropriate will decrease trust. Oh, so you can just find them roaming around. Interesting. That means every couple hours you can probably find them. Or every section of the day. Your pretended kicking technique as collecting deaths should work on the running should turn very gently. So I might feel like I might break it. I'll kick it for you. Then you kick it. So if it breaks it, take the blame. Relying on user experience. There. Was I too gentle? Try again. 2 bottles of neon cola. You really are something. Take out the vending machine. When she's surprised, you actually get some strange stuff out of it. Obviously, the vending machine has a SIM treasure box. Thank all the people who put in the coins in earlier. You should take a look at it again sometime. If I keep kicking it, stuff will keep falling out. I think I might have hit the jackpot this time. Stealing shit out of a vending machine. Deplorable. My goodness. And I guess before I sign off, I want to look at... Hi, Bear. Hey, Bang Boo. Clear it unfills a quarter of his paper bag. Let's get your bullseye. You press or return it to Nico or nothing like this perverted Bang Boo or just admire the unique aloof figure from afar. That's what a stalker does. As long as they don't find out I'm a favorite admirer, I won't do anything bad, no worries. Weird. Jesus. I look at the new era defund because it's something I gotta look at. Combat simulation stages 10 times. Goddamn. Yeah, I'll look at this in just a few. This is the weekly stuff. I've already done stuff like this already. Yeah, alright. This stuff can be picked up later today if I wake up and don't end up sleeping the entire day. I've been having issues with sleep lately, but I'm pretty sure I can fix those as soon as I return. But I should revolve sure on that a little bit, but we'll see in the future. Right now, I'm gonna take a grand old nap. I got an upset when people stream like this hour. This is like 2 hours and that's it. That's fine. I've seen people stream 2 hours before and then just leave. Catches me off guard sometimes, but I really can't complain. So alright, I haven't really done stream because I am a little tiny bit tired. Tad bit. I guess we'll continue this tomorrow as soon as I can. I am going to be looking at stuff on Amazon for a little bit. So, because Prime Day is coming up, and that's a fucking prime opportunity to get literally, a prime opportunity to get a couple things that I need for particularly building something. I'll probably show it off in the future when I get it done. But until then, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to take a quick break tomorrow, or tonight, I guess, depending on when I kick things off, because I've not been sleeping well. I practically am up all night. This is like near the end of where I'd usually stay awake, like 5. So I should start streaming earlier now. So I'm not streaming that much. Luckily on Thursday I do work late, so I work at like 5 p.m. So I do have a ton of time to kill before, I go into work. So I might take advantage of that. But until then, I'm just gonna stream here.